Okay, big guy.
Enjoy
What do you
all
want?
the Vegas Strip has to offer.
Well, thank you for that. Is this Mr. House? Hello?
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
Well... never seen anything quite like this, gotta say that. A lot of robots.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Yeah, pretty swanky. So, what's with the VIP treatment? I'm the first man in maybe 200 years you've ever met?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Alright, well, let's get down to business then. What do you want?
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Yeah, well, I'm already after somebody. First, some questions.
What did you wish to know?
Oh, connection lost. Yo, House, you there? Who exactly are you?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You would appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Yeah, the lifespan you're claiming is impossible, except for maybe ghouls and super mutants.
I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.
Yeah. How have you stayed alive?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
So, how did you establish New Vegas? Besides using killer death bots.
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
So, what is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
To know more about it, the easier it is to find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
If a chip's so damn valuable, why do you use a single courier?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, "This is important. Attack this." I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Why don't you send your robots into the tops just to do your dirty work?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
Yeah, I still think I have the right to know more about your plan.
That's simply not true.
Well, F you.
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Let's talk about something else then.
What else did you want?
So tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, well, maybe if you were a bit less of a dick. What use would you have for a protege if you're immortal?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
So, any idea why he did it?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Well, why didn't you intervene sooner when you saw he was after me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean?
Exactly.
Goodsprings is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Yeah.
What else did you...
So how exactly can I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
No way you can order the chairman about?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Well, I have a bit of a missing skull. Let's talk about something else. So what terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion.
Gonna shoot him in the head.
When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
1,000 caps? Fine.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I've got it.
Until then.
I'm only doing this to shoot Benny. Hey there. This place is swish. Man, oh want a pad like this. Oh well. Anything else around here I can fiddle with? A Nuka-Cola bot? That's cool. Safe full of money. Ugh. At least that dickhead could have done would be to give me some kind of pass to get into a New Vegas strip for free. Well, nothing else interesting around here. Except for a snow globe collection.
Well, hello, sugar.
What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Well, I've got a couple of snow globes.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Sweet, 4,000 caps. Can't argue with that. Screw this, Victor.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Awesome. First, let's check out Cocktail Lounge. Wow. It's quite a view. Magazines and all sorts. I would love to get this place up and running again. Oh! Bingo! Found me a snow globe. Better take this to Jane. Hey, creepy robot lady.
Hello, sugar. Mr. House is...
Yeah. Here's a snow globe.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Okay, so that's 6,000 caps and a free house that House has provided me for.
Where
Well,
to,
provided
partner?
for me.
High Roller Suite.
For an arrogant asshole, he's not too bad. Yeah, he's given me quite a nice little house. This'll be useful. Copy of today's physician, I'll have that. And the snow globes. Looks like there's 4 more to find from this collection. Oh well, I'll deal with this later.
Where to, partner?
Hey Vic. Take me downstairs.
Casino floor.
Thanks Vic. Okay guys,
Hey,
good
you
news.
there. I have a message for you.
Yeah?
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Ambassador Crocker. Who the hell's Ambassador Crocker? Oh god. I hate it when there's unread messages in my Pip-Boy. Yes, we're red. Come on. Go dark. Oh, friggin' technology. Click. Dark. Markers on red, please. There we go, nice and tidy. Ambassador Crocker's note. I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the New California Republic is an honourable nation engaged in beneficial mission in the Mojave. Well, you guys are fairly nice, but you're also idiots. In general, and New Vegas in particular, it is in addition a wealthy nation that well regards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Good pay. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon this misconduct of sort. I did nick a few magazines. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the New Vegas Strip. God bless the Republic, the New California Republic. Dennis Cracker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, New California Republic. Oof, that was a mouthful. Yeah, you guys should check it out, we've got an awesome house. Anyway. Go on, let's make tracks. Oh Christ, everyone's staring at us.
Wow, that's crazy.
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place.
Yep.
That one must be important around here.
Oh yeah, yes I am.
How did you get in there?
Damn, and he looks...
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Yep. I have a well, you seem friendly lady.
Hey baby, there's more of this waiting for you inside.
No,
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Easy to hide? What sort of weapons are
Things
that?
guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip.
Well, let's see what you have.
Take a look at these beauties.
Well, none of these are particularly very good, but... I'll have a silenced pistol. And a couple of clips of .22. That should tide me over in case of emergencies.
Just lost a month's caps.
Too bad.
Just lost a month's caps.
What do you mean? You're the police officer. Jesus. Even the friggin' security officials are gambling their tits off around here. Alright. The tops. That's the place we want. The tops.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? So I hear Mr. House runs the strip. He took it over from the last guy, Mr. Mob-infested hellhole. Did he just say that?
Oh.
I bought my wife a little card in New Vegas.
Free magazines. Hello. Hello.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack?
You work for casinos?
Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Mr. House gets half of what you make?
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me.
That's a pretty good deal. So, what do you sell?
Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does.
Oh well, show me what you got.
Take your pick.
Got any sarsaparilla? Oh god, she has a ton of sarsaparilla. Yep, I'll have that off you, please. Thank you. Alright, Boone, get your sarsaparilla drinking shoes on. We have 30 bottles to finish. Oh god. Need water. Clearer flavour of sarsaparilla. Ugh, good job there was a drain there. Alright, which one's this? Hello.
What's up?
Ah, this is the tops.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go. Don't
Smooth
check
and
my back
easy,
pocket.
just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Well, you can not shoot me in the head, so where have you taken all my guns? I like my guns.
Relax, baby. The safe is houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
So what's there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Ooh, that does sound appealing. So yeah. Well, what do you say we go say hi to Benny? All I was able to get past him was the silence 22. Yeah, what do you say we go say hi to Benny and then go enjoy a show?
The high roller. How's it hanging?
Oh, we're meant to meet somebody, aren't we? Are you Swank?
Hey
do you know
there,
who
pal.
Swank is?
Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
Who are you?
Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint.
Oh, goody. I thought Benny ran the place.
Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig?
Yeah, I think there's something you should know about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
Well, you're not gonna like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to kill me to make it look like an accident, just a traveller killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
I've got some evidence.
Yeah? What else you got?
Oh, these are cigarette butts he left by the grave.
Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else?
And his lighter.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
Fine. This fucking note.
That's pretty shady, yeah. Could be Benny's up to no good. Could be this is somebody else altogether. What else you got?
That's 3 pieces of evidence. That's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, that'll do it.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
And after that, I'm going to take a shit in his bed.
Ring-a-ding, baby.
Yep, ring-a-ding indeed. Okay, we got our guns back at least. Alright. That's not it, that's a sarsaparilla machine. Okay, we want to move quick. Alright, let's see what he's got. Beer, ashtray, whiskey. Copy of Lad's Life, we'll have that. In fact, fuck it, let's rob him for all he's worth. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty normal room. Oh, we'll have your money though. Oh, hello there. That's an interesting addition. Hello.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know where it is?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
Okay, thank God it's close. So, what are you doing?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
What sort of name's that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
He programmed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Must be the Follows the Apocalypse. So what is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
And what is Benny gonna do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yes it was. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
So, what are the details of this plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
You said something about a bunker at the fort?
Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something.
That will be horrifying. The last thing House Vegas needs is more robots, but fuck it, I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Alright, see ya.
Don't stay away too long.
So Benny is downstairs. This is broken. Broken. Locks Mr. Reader. Alright. Let's go chat with this son of a bitch. Alright lads, you ready? In fact, I'm gonna use the revolver. Okay, brace yourselves boys.